Hello, fellow griever, and welcome to the Daily Nugget, which is a reading from me every day in the month of January from the book, The Daily Stoic. Today, January 14th, the title is Cut the Strings That Pull Your Mind. Understand at last that you have something in you more powerful and divine than what causes the bodily passions and pulls you like a mere puppet. What thoughts now occupy my mind? Is it not fear, suspicion, desire, or something like that? From Marcus Aurelius Meditations. Think of all the interests vying for a share of your wallet, or for a second of your attention. Food scientists are engineering products to exploit your taste buds. Silicon Valley engineers are designing applications as addictive as gambling. The media is manufacturing stories to provoke outrage and anger. There are just small slice of temptations and forces acting on us, distracting us and pulling us away from the things that truly matter. Marcus, thankfully, was not exposed to these extreme parts of our modern culture, but he knew plenty of distracting sinkholes too. Gossip, the endless call of work, as well as fear, suspicion, lust. Every human being is pulled by these internal and external forces that are increasingly more powerful and harder to resist. Philosophy is simply asking us to pay careful attention and to strive to be more than a pawn. As Viktor Frankl puts it in The Will to Meaning, a man is pushed by drives but pulled by values. These values and inner awareness prevent us from being puppets. Sure, paying attention requires work and awareness, but isn't that better than being jerked about on a string? So, griever, from this today, I want to share that I, too, like you, live in this modern world, and we know that more than anything, things are pulling and vying for our attention and our focus and even vying to become our very next addiction or obsession. Everything from things that we spend money on, to things that we eat, to products that we buy, to the computer apps that we engage in, to the games that we allow ourselves to play. And I will tell you that, as a new year rolled over just a couple weeks ago, at the time of today's reading on January 14th, I personally, a week before the end of the year, shed one of those things that was taking up way too much of my mind. And it was just mindless, because it was taking up valuable space in my mind that needed to be productive. But I just without a second thought deleted a game that I had been playing mindlessly for months. It had been taking so much time that I should have been spending on other things. Now I also admit that I had succumbed to the overwhelm and that I needed to take a break. And so I was trying to tell myself that it was the break I deserved to spend time in this game. But really what it was a distraction that was keeping me from getting to a better place and a better mindset. And I've given up other things and realigned other things, but that's just one example that I wanted to give you today. Talk tomorrow.